Work friend became my boss, and it's a nightmare. It's been a whirlwind few years since Anna, who was once my closest friend at work, was promoted to team lead. Looking back now, it's clear that our friendship was always a bit lopsided. I was the one always watching her kids, feeding her pets, and rearranging my own life to make room for her needs. But back then, I didn't mind. I genuinely believed we had a good friendship, and I supported her wholeheartedly when she went for the promotion. When she finally got it, I was probably more excited than anyone else. I remember reassuring her that I'd never expect special treatment just because we were friends. But things changed fast. Almost immediately after her promotion, Anna stopped talking to me. At first, I figured she was adjusting to her new role. But as the silence dragged on for months, it became clear that her behavior was targeted. While she was friendly and chatty with everyone else in the office, she only gave me the cold shoulder. It felt so confusing. I had been nothing but supportive, but suddenly, I felt like the odd one out. It only got worse. Anna implemented strict policies, often without consulting anyone, and micromanaged us in ways that left us all exasperated. Everyone on the team began to feel the pressure, but she seemed especially tough on me. When I requested PTO, she'd scrutinize it, grilling me over the dates, even though she approved everyone else's without a second thought. One day, she set up a new test for the team, requiring us to complete 10 specific tasks for skill approval. I nailed mine, and she even acknowledged it at first. But in the next team meeting, she casually mentioned that I wasn't quite there yet, telling everyone I needed to complete more tasks. It was humiliating. I asked her privately, and she just shrugged and said she'd changed her mind. I ended up completing almost 50 tasks with zero feedback from her, only to have her pass colleagues with less experience before me. I eventually had to escalate it to our manager, who admitted it was unfair, but even then, Anna simply passed me without any explanation or apology. Her favoritism began to wear on me, but things reached a boiling point after a strange attempt to set me up with one of her husband's friends. She started texting me for the first time in over a year to push me into meeting this guy. When I politely declined, she didn't let it go. Her husband even gave him my phone number without my consent. I couldn't shake the feeling that she was doing it just to prove something, or perhaps make me uncomfortable. Then came yesterday. Anna had created another test, this time with only 3 tasks required to pass. I completed all 3, and my final one was flawless, despite being a real challenge. But when we returned to the office, Anna announced loudly, in front of everyone, that I hadn't passed because I didn't seem confident. My face burned with embarrassment. I wanted to confront her, but I knew any words from me at that moment would be too raw. I shut myself in my office for the rest of the day, trying to calm down. As I was finally leaving, she cornered me with a smirk, asking if everything was okay. The taunting glint in her eye was impossible to ignore. A co-worker interrupted, saving me from whatever explosive words might have come out. I left without a word, seething. I've gone to our boss about this, but the response has been frustratingly nonchalant. She said, maybe Anna will grow out of it. I've tried speaking to Anna directly, but she keeps insisting nothing's wrong. The irony is that I can't pinpoint what I might have done to deserve this treatment. All I know is that her promotion somehow flipped a switch, turning her from a friend to a relentless adversary. And now I dread every interaction, knowing I'll face another passive-aggressive jab or outright humiliation. Tomorrow's another day with her, and I'm at a loss.